Waking Sara up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
Ну так, продолжим наше прохождение.
Shit. I have to go home.
Вот сосед наш.
Not good.
А, у нас приход.
Welcome home. James Karra. I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck.
Так а чё меня в эту хрень, блин?
Where are the fucking drugs?
Гейм овер. Таблетки были в ванну. В ванну меня не пускает. Что, блин, делать?
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I?
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs.
Что так долго, блин? Открывайся быстрее, твою мать.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little, just a little bit.
Damn, empty. I think I had another one next to the bed, and one in the kitchen.
Ну, уже там дофига было таблеток.
There's nothing in this one either.
I won't get rid of this hologram.
капец, все заросло какими волосами.
Shocking! Outrageous! No wonder people are pissed. I'm pissed! The law makes us slaves to the system without giving us the slightest chance. Please tell us to stay at home? Good luck with that. The city is on fire!
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
Что делается? Просто надо было телек пообнимать.
Logged. James Karra. Welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat. Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body, and my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
Прикольно.
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you ever thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
Не добрался.
A new body? A new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
And maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
Блин, прикольно. Прикольно. Нравится, нравится.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event. It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck! I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice. The bastard kept eluding me.
Так, может, сверху надо? А, здесь подняться.
I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation.
We'd better stop for today, all right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
Что день? Угу. А, это вот как раз жена его.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months.
Estimates may change.
Fuck! Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think, I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
О. Айс.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
Так.
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
Sorry.
Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. The famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
Блин, тоже не-
More on the periphery.
Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
Привет, Илья, привет. А я как раз занимаюсь расследованием.
That damn snake again.
It looks fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre.
Чё, как у тебя?
Burned to a
Успехи.
crisp.
Was that laughter?
No. Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was.
М,
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev's Icarite never made it there, which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
Я видел ты там эту игруху. Чё тебе, как игруха-то в целом? Про нефтяную вышку.
Are you sure?
Yes, roughly. Actually, let's look at it from a different angle.
Good idea.
Да блин, боже, а чё, не то, не то.
Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? I mean, he added more floors to it. I don't think anyone builds buildings from scratch.
They still did that in my day. Let's follow this.
Not bad.
Seriously?
No. James.
Just wondering. That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know. Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
I bet if he could, Steiner would have handled it differently. But at this level and in this city, it's impossible.
So the chief was paying for information?
He doesn't make the rules of the game. He was trying to work inside those rules.
Investigating? Ugh, but these plans, James. Did we miss something with Green?
Another damn good question.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine, $938.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late.
Ну, знаешь, сейчас в первый дом вернемся.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
Круто, я так-то ее прошел, только смонтировать осталось и выложить. Не, ну я понял, но... Но мне прикалывает то, что, блин, это...
James,
смотрится так красиво все игры. Вот именно Engine 5.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Башня Грина. Не, Unreal Engine 5 меня, конечно, удивляет. Очень круто сделать. Вот они, вот это тоже, видимо, ну, тоже Unreal Engine 5.
ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies.
Вот, в которую ты тоже играешь, игра одна, то же самое.
So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
А, это типа они, короче, тело убрали, а осталось это голограмма. Прикольно.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
Мне вот интересно посмотреть на какой-нибудь этот.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Ugh, never mind.
Какой-нибудь шутерок бы хотелось бы, конечно.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
This is a refrigerator.
What? No.
A projector?
Pneumatics! Opens something! Quit screwing around! We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
Что за грибы в банке? Блин, хочется шутер или РПГшку
Looks
какой-нибудь.
like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray.
Статус код не требуется.
We're talking.
А что вообще здесь есть? О, нифига. Шлем. Попробуй. Продуз прям зайдет, гарантирую. Он как олдскульные шутаны оформлен, а стрельба прям кайф. Продуз. Чё-то не слышал.
So he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in.
Искусство во славу бессмертия. Центральный парк станет музеем с работами самых выдающихся художников. Приходите и убедитесь в этом сами. Зовите родных и друзей. Открыто с 25 октября абсолютно бесплатно. Почему стоит пойти? Монументальные экспонаты. отсылающие к культуре и традициям старого континента, не только вдохновляют на размышления о прошлом, но и призывают с оптимизмом смотреть в будущее. Основная тема выставки — победа человечества над бедами прошлого, судьбой, случайностью, смертью и временем. Давайте отпразднуем эту победу вместе. Все работы отобраны под наблюдением кураторов Нью-Йоркского колледжа искусств. Единственным спонсором выставки является Эдвард Грин. Спасибо ему за все. От всех горожан. Там прям норм, глянь обязательно. Посмотрим. Блин, нифига себе. Ничего себе. Нормально. А здесь что?
You never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Icarite. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
Бля, будет классно. Во, ничего себе. Я так понимаю, здесь японский хентай с тентаклями.
I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree too.
Some enjoy that.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
Так. Я сейчас
Open sesame.
думаю перепройти этот, может быть. Или поиграть в Супернатурала, да, вот это шутанчик тоже на Unreal Engine 5. Ну, вроде прикольный. Либо... Блин, как игра-то называется? Сейчас, погоди. Медиум, во. Либо медиуму перепройти.
You know those rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how... That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzenmast, Jeffrey! Fuckers.
Fuckers. Мазерфакерсы. Так, на ту сторону. Это чё? Моисей? Подожди, а чё? Почему? Осмотреть что-то можно. Ну ладно, хер на тебя. Походу надо будет их потом куда-то вставить, что ли. Капец, он, конечно, художник, мне кажется, так себе. Эдвард Грин. Платон. А, вот то Платон, наверное, был. Да, помню, друг, повод должен кусать. А, это, ну, сзади написано. Синтетический джин годен до... Нормально годен.
Wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
Так. И чего это даст?
What next?
We have a card.
А,
Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
хрена себе.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This was my idea. Don't push it.
Нифига себе сейф раскрыл. И там что, сейчас под деревом реально будет тянка такая?
James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck.
Блин. Это, кстати, классная
In
тема.
a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection.
Да, сейчас будем
This
что-нибудь
much gel
убивать.
could blow up the Senate. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With a murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven.
Ну ладно, погнали. О, блин, кстати, Resident Evil 9 же будет, наверное, на Unreal 5 тоже. Упс.
Fuck!
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Да, тут
Sarah?
воспользовался быстрым спуском.
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Япона, мать, здесь какая-то движуха вечером была, что ли?
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Shot. Needs a closer look. Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Так.
Blagojevich. Journalistic scum. Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
.8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Так.
He aimed toward the piano.
Пьяно. Блин, вчера капец с этими пулями отупил жестко. Куда,
Weird.
чего, понять не
Trail
могу.
ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
Так.
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more.
Ну он слит. Нога.
Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot.
Мы с советом, рассмотрев ваш запрос, решили погасить вас в клуб. Дату и время мы незаметно сообщим вам через курьера. Если решите явиться в другой оболочке, пожалуйста, возьмите с собой приглашение. С нетерпением ждем вас в клубе.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense. Looks too rich for my blood.
Всего нашего напитка в заботе. Мы храним свое наследие, и наша миссия — помочь вам распробовать все самое лучшее, что может предложить эта эпоха. Выбирая наш напиток, можете быть уверены, что вы в надежных руках и что ваш вечер будет незабываемым.
Broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. something or someone stopped him.
Да блин.
He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Kadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. This.
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. What is this?
Oh.
Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? This reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity. When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed.
Ну ладно, цензура есть. Да, у богатых свои причуды, да, как говорится. Ух ты,
Now I
ёпта.
know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. I think I'm getting the picture. It's not about sex.
About what then?
About culture, obviously. Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
Не думаю, что
Pretty much
подойдет.
everyone here knows each other.
Не думаю, говорит, что подойдет к моему дивану. Так, ну ладненько.
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
It's time for pictures of your friend.
Кого? А, здесь еще кто-то валяется. А ты уж решил пересмотреть на фоне с твоим стримом спидран по Продоусу, прям кайфанул. О, найс.
Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range? Blood trail. And anything else? How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you.
Что за парень на кровати?
Drake's star? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
Забавно такой. Ну, сейчас типа такие, пойду-ка я, наверное, в этом костюме или в том. А чего в этом? Такие, пойти в этом теле или в другом? Капец, блин.
9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadus. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position. Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sara of yours?
Не, у Сары поприятнее голос.
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you got, she was bleeding like hell.
Движуха пошла.
Senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape? Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
Нифига себе.
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment? Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Деваха-то нифига себе. Нормально и так прижала ему.
A
Ножичком.
bullet from a revolver. Probably Katis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? Incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations.
Возможно.
A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. The boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
чё?
Back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
What does she have to do with all this? Leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? Another. This must be a dead end.
Чем меня по кругу водит-то?
Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close. Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Класс тело С+, возраст 21, номер сертификата удален, особенности кастрирован. Нормально. Это особенность.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Номер сертификата. Особенность огромные мускулы. А плюс 21 год.
recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body?
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Запрещенная татуировка. Он что-то мигает, кстати.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sara Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Уходи и разыщи Сару.
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
I'm not Green. You can't buy me.
Не, пускай все найдут, блин. Нифига себе там. Вернуться туда, где все началось.
This was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
Enter же надо. Жду загрузку.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Все, наверное, часик-полтора еще осталось.
Revolved around you, idiot. It says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already. More or
Трущобы.
less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look. Most of it. It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
Нифига себе. Она в душ.
The
Найдите
murderer
Сару.
wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Так, снова забыл про Enter.
What
Go
is this
away.
place?
Ни хрена, у нее хата. О, блин. Пусто.
Oh, fuck!
Так, чё... Леща. Леща тебе. Сара. Зачем это приближение было нужно? Блин.
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
Так это она.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out! I'm counting to 3. 1! 2.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Там двойной голос был.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry.
Блин. Я просто один раз совершил ошибку, когда в игре играл там.
I'm almost finished
Пройдели.
stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, whoa, 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 whoa.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Karra had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, What was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Старый музей.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Ой. Не упоминать о жилье, не спорить, отвлекать, злоупотребляет алкоголем, проблемы с управлением эмоциями. Она ему вены зашивала, что ли? Нет, там какая-то ерунда на руке. Видимо, она стрельнула, когда ранила меня. Поправляла. О, Windows 98.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Блин, надо было одно тело тогда и прихватить.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but it looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad. What am I missing?
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. And there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck!
начни
ambrosia
светить нас.
anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Блин, не светит нам ничего, знаешь, с Сарой. Что-то я вот не особо...
Tests from the beginning of the month.
Я так понимаю, когда человеку исполняется 21, если он не может заплатить за свое тело, там сделать подписку, тогда у него извлекают их аритму, типа сознание из тела, а тело отправляет на аукцион. Что это за жесть? Погрузчик маленький. Макс Питер Дарио. Я столько всего должна вам объяснить, но сначала мне надо извиниться. Я вам соврала, я никуда не уехал. Я делаю все возможное, чтобы вытащить Терру. Я не хотела втягивать вас, поэтому это было слишком опасно. То, что вы читаете это письмо сейчас, тому подтверждает. Простите, что бросил вас, простите, что ничего не сказал, и простите, что не справилась. У меня к вам одна просьба. Я долго думал, разве я не могу жить без Терры. Я хочу уснуть рядом с ней. Я верю, что там в банке мы встретимся во сне. Не возвращайте меня. С любовью, Сара. По скриптум я для вас все приготовил, подписала. Остальное можете выбросить или продать, а деньги поделить. О, нифига. Прикольно. Я, кстати, хотел у себя комнату также забабахать. Блин.
This is older than me.
Блин, испугал меня. Судья Цып. Последний в своем роде, он сражается за лучший мир. Когда наступает ночь, он надевает маску и вершит правосудие. Про кукареков. На рассвете он встречает новый день с чистым сердцем, потому что знает, что его город в безопасности. Дополнение: разгадай загадку и призовешь судью Цыпу. Достоин ли ты стать его помощником? Не, спасибо. Помощник-петух мне не нужен.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I don't dwell on that. I've had plenty on my mind.
Right.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
Did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes! The chicken of justice could only be summoned by solving one.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
But not so easy with me, right?
Would you rather end up reconstructing the Icarite?
They probably wouldn't bother trying to save me at this point. In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I tried.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Да, конечно, жестко, блин. Нифига так, если будущее реально будет. Почему они восстание какое-то не делают?
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her! Fuck!
Что она делала? Занозу получила.
You understand?
I get it. Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Капец, она, короче, сдает свое настоящее тело для беременности, а сама тусуется в списанном теле. Капец, блин. Исследование независимого ученого и общественного деятеля Б. Чалмерса доказывают, что нарушение памяти усиливается пропорционально каждому году, проведенному в банке памяти. Директор ЦПС отказался от комментариев из неофициальных источников. Мы знаем, что против Чалмерса возбудили дело. Опасаясь за свои открытия, ученый решил опубликовать их на страницах нашей газеты. Личность под угрозой. Профессор Рефиты Дессенберн утверждает, что трансплантация ихарита не гарантирует сохранение целостности человеческой личности. Ихарит воссоздает структуру, специфичную для функционирования каждого человека в новом теле, лишь в той мере, в какой это позволяет новая биологическая среда. Вот почему у некоторых людей синхронизация проходит так тяжело. Спящий Ихарит. Группа активистов, пожелавшая остаться неизвестными, провела сканирование банка памяти, обнаружила следы активности в замороженном Ихарите. Означает ли это, что даже отделенное от тела Ихарит может чувствовать, думать, видеть сны? Она вырезки чисто собрала с этой инфой.
Were you close with Seth?
I don't want to talk about it. I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never gonna be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah?
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you, I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Так, ну...
His own transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
Странно.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
No, sorry. I don't buy it. These people were supposed to control Green? Seriously?
Maybe they were
Погода, то
masterminds.
врубайся.
You never
Давай.
know.
Спокойной ночи. Спасибо, что заходил.
Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them. And how exactly does this connect with the shooting on Icarus?
By sheer willpower.
It doesn't act normal.
Could this be desynchro?
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. It should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit. I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer. Audio records don't connect the two cases.
But if we had Kovalev's recordings...
But we don't. Erosion of consciousness. Never heard of something like that.
Neither did I. But that means he was weaker than we thought.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
I wish it was true.
Believe me, so do I. But there just isn't any evidence for it. If only the innocent could take such revenge.
The world would be a better place.
I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them. I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next? All well and good, but is there any evidence of third-party involvement at all?
I'm working on it.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is the green state of death was carved long ago.
And it all comes down to this? Fucking why?
Art for art's sake?
Is this proof that someone has taken control of him, over him, and Kovalev?
You're right. Let's stick to the facts. The dates and symbols mark the final death.
А, почему? Да, блин.
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else.
А, ну это значит кассета.
Maybe there is something that has a negative effect, like synchro tests, only in reverse. There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in. I think we need to focus.
I am fucking focused.
Are you sure?
I was, but I changed my mind.
А,
Since
вот
the
еще.
most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart. Like I said, I have at least 3 hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
Заполнить все доски. А, так получается все?
And you? Why'd you
Последняя
become a
доска?
cop?
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure. Who doesn't? Is that all?
Well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice, and shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions. It all comes down to one question. Could Green really be a puppet?
I thought so, but the more I watch the Red Room and foyer footage, the more I doubt it. Green, the way he gestures and talks to himself, he looks crazy.
Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy.
You know what I mean, when he's waving his arms and hurting himself. But I have no idea what taking over a body would look like. Fuck, I don't know. Which one of them was behind this? Green or the killer?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Блин, а если я в теле убийцы? Идите по следу. Ну, точнее, моя оболочка. Блин, снова не дойду.
Rachel!
Иди нахрен волосы. Чуть-чуть осталось.
Rachel!
Да блин, снова тащили.
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
The riots in the city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's a bull. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
I have one of those.
Don't go. This is no ordinary schmuck who slings packages in the street. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
I'll lean on him and get something. I'll find out what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
I can't cover your ass if you do this. James!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. Crowd is panicking.
Крушение
Said to
поезда.
heal. The problem with this statement is that there are only two kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste and narcotics.
Охереть, как красиво, блин. Освещение, все вообще кайф. Подписка не оплачена. Граждане обязаны соблюдать общие правила использования, регулируемые телесным кодексом, под угрозой штрафа, тюремного заключения или потери права на использование вышеупомянутого тела. Капец, жизнь, блин. Ты что-нибудь провинился, у тебя бах, тело забрали. Хотя в какую-то банку вонючую посадили. Утащит твое сознание. А как есть сознание в банке, как оно оплатит? А, ну блин, да, тело же твое будет использовать. Вернуть тебе тело. От этого зависит ваше синхронное. Внимательно прочитайте памятку перед использованием. В ней содержится важная информация. Ой, жесть.
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt better. Damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead? Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something.
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it...
I was ankle deep in blood. This is mine.
James?
I don't have enough information to reconstruct. major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
Who shot them?
I remember this. I was chasing a guy. A dealer. Motherfucker was armed. Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing is a good idea.
It was almost midnight and there were still some children on the train? Maybe some parent forgot a birthday and rushed to the store. I hope. Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
Сахар и соль, белый смерть. Something here. I have to check it out. Some bodies were permanently damaged. Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I? No. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Rachel had a similar one. She recorded lectures with it.
Watching the neon lights of the fading city. Oh no. What? No, please! I'm begging you!
What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot up those people.
No!
Look, then. See, James. The real you.
I can't believe this crap. You're manipulating me.
You're pathetic.
I couldn't kill those passengers. It wasn't me. He overwrites my memories. What does he know about the train? From the synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Жестко, блин.
Are you alive? Is that fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them.
I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. My body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car. As long as you don't get consumed by frustration.
Да.
What's going on?
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears feeding on her death. Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it. Rachel had one. She wore it until it broke into pieces. What happened here? Didn't even have time to yell. Mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? It's starting to look like a graveyard on wheels. I'm moving to reconstruction. A dealer on the run. I had to have a clean shot.
You didn't fucking care at all.
I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
Жесть, блин.
You can smell it under your skin. Can you feel it rotting?
Why can't I remember it?
You do remember.
Okay. Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look. Punish someone.
Is this some kind of test?
If it is, you think you passed? I know you wanted to leave them there. Let the world forget about them, just like it forgot about you.
You think you know me? Here's where you're wrong. You can do it. You know what's real.
Interesting.
Такое ощущение, что он упадет сейчас.
You remember the taste of blood from biting your lips.
I was in a frenzy. I wanted to get him and... hit him. That was all that mattered. He couldn't get far. They lead to the third car.
Мне кажется, это не курьер, а напарник мой.
Are you ready?
Why do you have to be so annoying? He got hit hard. Why didn't he give up? The dealer was standing here somewhere and bleeding. We'll try to reconstruct.
Why did you take her from me? I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for? Names! Now! Lunatic!
We'll work this out with the boss.
I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die.
Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison?
What? Who?
Who is he?
He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way.
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy?
I'll shoot him down!
Why did you do that to Rachel?
Joe!
I want names!
This was the last good day of your life.
I'm losing control!
Блин, так я-то ни при чем тогда.
No. No!
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No! I don't want to go in there!
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand. All of this has power over you. Relax and accept the truth.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life? It makes no sense.
За чё?
I want to help you.
Чё это?
Stop! Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife, do you?
Нет, 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 нет.
We are cruel. And you're a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
Do you always have to make it difficult? Something good is finally coming to you.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
Да бляха, чё так жестко-то?
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside. Tired already. You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse. I can feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
Блин, я столько сопротивлялся.
Gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't hard life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
И?
James! James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes! Give me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello?
James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger.
James? Are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning.
Dum.
I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
James, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Нифига себе.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive.
What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
Жестко. Нихера себе, блин.
James? Are you there? I've lost my vision. Talk to me.
Copy.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard? James, are you okay?
Think so. Had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Quick!
Report it.
Someone's coming.
He's still breathing!
Так, ща опять сек. Так, ну что, продолжим.
Fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
1 sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Don't do anything. I can't risk it right now.
And rip out his Icarite! Leave me alone! Fuck! Another cop? I'll finish him off so he doesn't get away! No! Wait! Let's get the second one. Up above! Look out! Police! Drop the door! Police! Run!
They make it in time?
More or less. At least they didn't rip his Icarite open. What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
Жесть, конечно.
Shit, they took your plate. An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great. A great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else. The road's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying. Go through the park.
Please hurry.
Something keeps bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
You think what's happened here is also part of the murderer's plan?
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
As far as paralyzing the city and causing chaos, well, it works.
But what was the goal? Or a step toward the goal?
I don't know, honestly.
Блин, какая противная сирена. Ну, деревья крутые.
Silence. As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless. I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great. Head over there.
What did you say the statue was of?
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
Oh, nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down. She seems to be running out of strength.
When the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm. I need your help. Jane Salma's in danger.
What are you doing? Don't get him involved.
The famous psychologist, Jane Salma? What the fuck have you got to do with her? Wait a minute. She was taking care of Green, right? I need to get her out of here. You've been screwing with the case this whole time? After I told you to drop it? Of fucking course you couldn't. You are under arrest.
Boss.
Damn you. I don't have time for this anyway.
Что за жизнь?
Watch out! Car! Fuck!
Плохая концовка, да?
Say something! Fuck! This better just be a bad connection. Please, she needs your help. Can you hear me? Head to the statue. Save her, please. It's really close now.
Что-то у меня галюны и
Slowing
галюны.
down. She must be getting tired. She's walking around the statue. James, stop moving.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, please tell me. Find her. She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
I don't know yet, but I'll find her. There she is.
Don't shoot! I was sent by...
Too late! She belongs to me!
Salma is innocent! Let her go!
Salma knew the darkest secrets of this world, and she didn't raise a finger. She did nothing about it. Nothing! You deserve each other!
This body doesn't belong to Salma, but to someone I fucking care about!
It wasn't supposed to be a secret? I listen to you all the time. Your liaison officer, no different from the rest. She deserves to be punished like the rest. But you don't have the guts.
I don't have the guts! Is it about me or her? Make up your mind! I'm out of patience!
Neither of you. Salma's the key. Her Icarite. Her access to millions of synchro tests. Millions of minds.
How about your M.O.? When does she get to drink your poison cocktail?
Oh, not for some time. With her abilities, she'll be useful for quite a while. Thanks to her, I'll be able to get everyone responsible for this hellscape.
How many innocent people will you sentence to death or to the bank?
The end justifies the means.
Selma! Can you hear me? You can't get control! Fight him!
She can't hear you anymore. I don't influence her like you, Green and Kovalev. We've become one. You have no choice. Give up!
Last question. Did you poison my wife?
She lost the will to live long before that. I just helped her. Freed her.
Now I'm gonna set you free, fucker! Get out!
You wouldn't care. We both know it.
What?
You wouldn't be able to pull the trigger anyway. Body's everything to you. And the life smoldering in it. Lined with fears, warped by traumas, psychoses.
Да нет, 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 нет.
It's time to end this, James. Stop fighting. Is it so hard for you to understand all of this? You've been living a stolen life. For what? To let everyone down? To fall? You should be thanking me.
James?
He escaped in your body. I wasn't able.
So the body's okay? Nothing wrong with it?
Найди Сальму раньше, убийцы. Ну и хуже у меня... Не завлекли.
Rachel! Rachel!
Блин, снова утащили. Обрести покой или нет? Да, я так и думал, что меня вернут. Но с убийцей я вообще ни хера не понял. Такое ощущение, что это просто глюк в моей башке. А, погоди. Меня затолкали в банк памяти? Блин. Что-то не особо хорошая концовка. Охренеть. Путум. Вернуться во тьму.
I dragged my feet calling for a long time. I knew you wouldn't pick up, obviously, but it still wasn't easy. Bits and pieces of our last conversations haunt me at night. I still can't put them together. I believe that you had your reasons. I have to believe it. I tried to find something out from Salma, but she completely cut herself off and removed the Sonin GPS tracker. I thought it was over for me. Until one day some bigwigs in suits came in here. I shot one of them. Stupid misunderstanding. Just like with you. I didn't think Salma would send anyone. She arranged for a body exchange and transferred the payment. And because of the riots, no one even bothered to question me. So I finally had a bit of luck. If I just do it once or twice more, I'll have enough money to get Taylor out. I'll fight for her. Just like you'd fight for Rachel. Take care, partner.
Послушать аудиозапись от Сары. Блин, ну хрен знает. Спорный вопрос, хорошая или плохая эта концовка. В принципе, вроде нас как бы и не грохнули. Блин, в то же время и в банке памяти то посидеть. Но вдруг однажды кто-то нас вытащит. А типа можно... А с откуда продолжение будет? А. Блин, я один раз сохранился. Ну, в принципе, прошли игру. Блин, игра классная. Еще мне понравилась, офигенная. Блин, прикольно. Сейчас пойду посмотрю там другие концовочки. Что там было. Ну, я не знаю, блин. Сказать, что это плохая концовка, нельзя. Сказать, что это хорошая концовка, тоже нельзя. Что-то такое между. Потому что нас вроде как бы и не убили, нас оставили в банке памяти, и при этом через какое-то количество нас смогут воскресить, типа. Ну, тело там дать. Если, к примеру, там нужен будет какой-нибудь детектив. Ну, хрен знает, как там у них правильно будет, конечно. Ладно, на этом все. Всем спасибо и пока. До новых встреч. Увидимся, возможно, завтра, а может быть послезавтра. Посмотрим. Я, конечно, бы хотел, наверное, пройти все-таки еще медиум. Что-то прям на духотуру такую потянуло. Там, ну, там-то, в принципе, русский язык, все есть. Озвучка есть. Ну ладно, пойду я. Всем спасибо и пока.